Hi, I'm Jill, the Senior Home Economist for Sunbeam, and today we're going to cook beautiful coconut coated prawns served with a chilli and lime mayonnaise. And we're going to cook those in the VersaCook multi-cooker using the deep fry function. The first thing we have to do though is to crumb the prawns. So the prawns, try and get a large prawn and remove the vein. Take off the head and the body of the shell and just leave the tail on, because the tail is what you can hold on to whilst you're eating the prawn. Now we've got a simple crumbing station set up here, but the flour that I've used is a rice flour, and the reason for that is that it's a really light flour. So when it's deep fried, the only flavours that are going to come through with your prawn is the coconut. So just by tossing the prawn into the flour first, and by doing that it allows the egg wash, which is just egg with a little bit of water and beaten together, it allows the egg wash to stick to the prawn. So thoroughly coat the prawn in the egg wash, lift it up, let it drip off, and then place it into the coconut. Now you can see that I've kept one hand nice and dry, and that dry hand is so I can put the coconut onto the prawn. Have you ever tried crumbing and you end up with great big knobs of crumbs on the end of your fingers? That's because you're dipping the same finger in everything. And you actually end up crumbing your fingers and not so much of the food. So we'll pop that in, shake off any excess and place it onto a tray. And I've already done quite a few ahead of time. And now what we need to do is place this in the refrigerator. And it's a very important step whenever you're crumbing anything, is to allow time for this whole crumbing procedure to set in the refrigerator. That way when you do go to deep fry the food, the crumbs will stay to the food and not end up in the deep fryer. Right, I've now removed the prawns from the refrigerator. I gave them about 30 minutes in the refrigerator just to chill off and harden up that crumbing. I've preheated the VersaCook multi-cooker that I preset onto the deep fry, and it's bipped at me and it now tells me that it's ready to fry off these prawns. So using the deep fry basket, which is also used for steaming as well, I'm going to lower that right down into the oil, and using tongs just place the prawns into the oil. And we're going to do all of these at once because it has the capacity to do quite a large quantity of deep frying at the same time. So while the prawns are deep frying, you can quickly put together the mayonnaise that we're going to use as a dipping sauce for them. So all it is whole egg mayonnaise that I bought at the supermarket, some freshly squeezed lime juice, and some chilli. So depending on how hot you like it to be, is to how much you add in. And just fold that through. And I'm just looking at the prawns and I can tell they're ready to come out now. So I'm just going to lift the rack up and put it onto the drain rest and let the surplus oil drain off those prawns, and just keep mixing that through until it's all combined. I've got a lovely, really tasty sauce to go with the prawns. I'll place that over there. And then I've got a nice serving plate here, and I'll just put a selection of prawns on that. Don't they look amazing? Golden brown. And the shredded coconut is beautiful. It actually has quite a sweet taste to it, which is a wonderful complement with the prawns. And then the dipping sauce. You can either serve separately or just a little drizzle over the top of the prawns like so. Garnish with a few fine slices of red chilli and serve with a nice toothpick. And there you have beautiful coconut prawns with your lime chilli mayonnaise. Hi, I'm Jill, the Senior Home Economist for Sunbeam, and this is the Sunbeam Secret Chef Sear and Slow Cooker. Why is it a secret? I'm going to tell you why. That is because in every other slow cooker that I've ever used, I have to brown all the meat off in a fry pan